Before I will come to August CM, let me play this 1 minute video to tally what we've presented so far, make everything for join. This is a woman that lives abroad anyway, you know.
To this, take a listen.
The one thing I miss about Nigerian is that every day you dress up, even if you don't look that stylish, but as long as you dress up and you go outside, you will see a lot of men admiring you. You will see a lot of men saying, hello, fine girl, how are you? You will still see a lot of men that ask you out, or you see men that will come and try to collect your number. But here in this country I find myself, no man is going to see you on the road and say, hello, how are you? You look good, or ask you out on the road. You will just go to work, come back. Nobody is going to say, hi, how are you? I mean, men admiring you and trying to want to date you or something like that. It doesn't happen here. It makes me feel bad sometimes. Just look at me this morning, looking good. Let me show you myself. Abiano fine. I think I'm fine now, but it is what it is. I think I should come back to Nigeria just to get men to say, fine girl, hi girl, I'm talking to you. No, it's you. I mean you. I just want to experience that again.
Okay. People in Nigeria, they complain. People in abroad, they complain. Everybody is complaining. What is happening here? Okay. My last call. August CM, don't retire. Just hold on, sir, please. My last call for tonight, I guess. You know, Mr. Thomas, quickly, I'm returning your call. Quickly talk to us because you don't call so many times. Pick your phone, please. Okay, thank you. Talk to us. Good evening to you, sir. Yes, sir.
Tom is my name. I'm calling from Belgium.
To us, sir.
First of all, it is my own opinion, like you have said, everybody should troop out. That man, I think with Tom or whatever name that is called, should be chased out of office. That is one. And two, even though he declared Tinubu the winner 2027, this is 2027, it's not 2023. Everybody should go out to the street and cause problem. This time, Tinubu will not come back for second term by the power and the blood of Jesus. This is my suggestion. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, callers, we are done today. Please, if you want to contribute, come to the panel. August CM, thank you very much, sir, for joining us today. I would like you to talk to us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Niger. Thank you, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. Please observe our protocols. Actually, I have something doing better. When I saw this video, okay, let me start with this last lady in Canada. You see, what really the problem of that girl or that lady in Canada who is talking of men, no, they say.
The other see.
Yeah, it's just that she's culturally illiterate and culturally incompetent. Has she asked herself why Nigerian women complain of rape? They rape them in Nigeria. Government doesn't do anything. But try and rape a girl. Not even a girl, just any woman, whether it's 100 years old or 2 years. Try it in the Western world. After espionage, which is selling the country's secret to an enemy, the next criminal offense I've noticed is rape. After that, electoral offense. So what is she talking about? She will go back to Nigeria, men go to Mecca and say. You see, this is the problem with Nigeria. You can't have it both ways. Nigeria is backwards. What she's calling CCC, in the Western world, you dare not try it. Because here, in fact, in England, most women are much more accomplished than men. Because they go to school. You can't just use money to bamboozle a woman. No, like they do in Nigeria. because you get money, you guys I pay your transport. For what? Women are riding better cars here. They are better educated, have skill, do anything they. I mean, in fact, look, if for Britain to have a woman as a prime minister for a long time, the longest serving prime minister in UK is Margaret Thatcher. It's a woman. So when he says that's what the girl should be educated. If you want men to, you see, there's what they call cultural. When you go abroad, there's a way they behave. By the way, no man get time to they call you for street. In go think say in them mad. Because if you instead of message, he can come to you privately, ask you where you are going. And they don't tolerate it here. That's what they call social norm. So you can't carry Nigerian attitude to think saying so then they do things in Nigeria. They should be doing it in Canada. If the way they are doing things in Nigeria is the way they should do it in Canada, Canada should have been like Nigeria. So she should be educated. It's a shame she come and dramatize her ignorance and this stark illiteracy on this. Say no men, no they look at me. Is that what men are for? This is a serious country. Canada is a serious country, just like any other Western world. People are busy doing their thing. When you finish working, that's what they call pub or nightclub. You can go there, you meet men. That is their norm. Over there, any man can talk to you, touch you, maybe hold you. That one a nightclub is, and he has a specific time when he opens and closes. Because you expect you as a man to go and work and pay tax, so that when you get old, you get pension from the state. Things are organized. Look at Nigeria, that is a jungle. So you want men they harass them. That's why they beat them in Nigeria. And they call you, just they do shakara, they start to beat. Later they will say that, I don't want, that is not really the issue. It's so disgusting when I hear that type of thing. Unless people will have a different opinion. If I know if it's somebody related to me, I will tongue lash and then really you don't come and say that in a Western world. Here, in the Western world, women have respect. You respect women. You give and they respect you too. You respect people. They are human beings. In Nigeria, you look upon them that after I can give you transport. After all, who are you? This one, say, nah, man. I'm ashamed, but I don't want to. This level because what I wanted to deal with is this doctor. You see what that doctor is saying? He looks entertaining. It's like a comedian. All those things he's saying has no scientific basis. See, look at my face. All those things he's saying has no scientific basis. It has no scientific basis at all. By that I mean, the data he gathers in Nigeria is just like cut and join data. You can't go to something like Norway or maybe
Dr.
somewhere.
Dr. Sia, see,
yes,
sorry,
please.
before you go, you mean it doesn't have scientific basis, even 10, 20% at all?
Look, let me tell you. Okay, let me give you one. Semen, what they call sperm in man, you can produce it. It remains with you. Whether you release it or you didn't release it, after a time it will die and the other one will continue production. It's healthy. It's not a disease. It won't cause you any, all this one is calling toxin. That is where I say it has no scientific basis. But look at the way he put on 21. Now the Western world never advertise them. Can he come and mount the podium at Oxford University and start to vomit that rubbish? Can he go to Cambridge University where you see science? By the way, is he a urologist? By that I mean his qualification. Maybe
I think it's a cardiovascular something.
Cardiovascular is of the heart. The physiology was saying of if you are pumping the blood flow, all those ones na physiology. Anybody that read undergraduate medicine or maybe you do all these things can understand that. But all this idea
Mr. C, and that's why somebody told him that you can get that through exercise.
Okay, yeah. Do you mean something like yes? Okay. Do you mean cardiac something like?
Yeah, like the blood will be pumping well, and the blood pumping this better circulation.
Better. Exactly. So it's a simple. Just climb your step. You run up, run down, run up, run up. You go there. You see now. So that is pure. That one different. What he's talking about cancer of this cancer. Semen in man, that's what they call the prostate-specific antigen. That is the marker you use to know for prostate cancer. Like what this guy was saying, Joseph Orji. It's called the BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia, in which the gland, the prostate, start to enlarge. That thing is hereditary. In other words, it's genetic. If any of your generation has suffered this, it does not mean that you will suffer it. Maybe your grandfather suffered it, but your father didn't suffer it. It can come to you. Maybe during your father, because your father has to transfer it, because it goes like that. So it can manifest. So it's hereditary. One, it can be due to it can be due to, what is it called? Let me remember the other one, because there are about 7 of them. It can be due to aging. As you're advancing in age, then the prostate can enlarge. It has nothing, that is pure physiology. It's anything that is physiology is aging. There are things that happen with age. It's like a menopause in a woman. You can't see a menopause in a girl of 19 years. It's uncommon. But as you are getting to 80, a woman will say, yes, I'm in menopause. That is age. You can't change it. It's nature. Then there's what they call something like cells. Maybe the activity you are doing can cause it. But it's not a question of, say, if you are 21 days, you abstain. What of Catholic priest? What of the cardinal? What of Pope? What is the man talking about? Let him gather, because this is like you are indicting a Catholic priest. Go gather them and tell them, let them tell you. The man is just talking absolute pivot. I've listened to it before, then I laughed. I didn't know that was what my judge wanted to say. There is no scientific, all this one they talk in a story, just entertain people. It has nothing to do. A man can abstain from not meeting a woman for 6 months. Nothing will happen. Eat your normal diet, do your normal exercise, focus on what you're doing. It doesn't matter. All those ones doesn't matter. Forget about, say, 21 days. How many days do we have in a month? 30 days, 31 days, sometimes 28 days. Then for what? What is he talking about? Semen can stay in you for good 2 months. After that, he die. And as they go, they stay for your body, they lose quality. It's just like blood cells. You know this blood we have in your bone marrow produces blood. It go there for what they call it 3 months, may say 90 days, so 110 days. After that, it don't age. You go see, say it don't old. It go die by himself. Your system, which is the liver, the largest factory in the body, we break it down. Take the protein and the iron content that is needed and push the other one away. Your system will produce another fresh blood. That's why they say if you go where they are buying blood, like in Nigeria in those days, they say go and buy blood for us. They will ask you, this blood you are selling to me, when did you, because they know you bled it from somebody. When did you bleed? When did you collect this blood from the person? You say it was collected on the 1st of the month, and the person go say, okay, today is what? Today is 19. Too fresh, you. Though you go carry oxygen, because since you brought it, you take it out of the person. That's why you are putting it in the fridge. It's no longer as fresh as when you are taking it a day or two or immediately. So all these things are human beings, because the cells go down, they die. It's a natural thing. God created it that way. So this 21 theory, there any textbook. There any textbook. I have a book written about prostate cancer in men by authors from Harvard University in America. Nothing like if do 21 days, if the touch woman, you need 21 days to do all those ones. Labari. How someone say labari means story. He was just talking nonsense, to be honest with you. And people just declare for her. Let him go to Oxford and mount the podium and talk to British Medical Association about this thing. He can't. 21 days? Where? I've never heard about it. Every 21 days you must, in a month. Haba. What is he talking about? And he was probably saying that people are clapping for him. He says, shame. This is the way. By the way, what if I'm in that place? I would have asked him, this or something, have you published it in a scientific journal? Because when you publish it, it means it can go worldwide. And the type of journal you publish it is not like Punch newspaper or Daily Times. Because it is not, I'll go and publish it in a Nigerian weekly law report for lawyers. No. You go to a specialist journal of urology where you know that these are the experts that deal with this branch of medicine. Now there you go, publish, and for them to read it and accept it to publish, because you have to explain to them now. That is what I mean by scientific basis. There is no scientific basis for all these things. I wanted him to say whether there's a drug you will be taking to help. To me, it doesn't cost anything. All this prostate cancer is hereditary. It comes with age, sometimes exercise. And exercise does not just mean sexual act. You can be, the best form of exercise is even walking. That's why in the UK, you go to a GP, the man will recommend, say, don't you have a dog? He say, no. He say, take from your neighbor. Every day you see them on the field. The dog will be walking. Go. Before you know, you don't do 10 kilometers or 10 miles. You are keeping healthy. That is what they want. That is exercise. And the exercise according to your age. You exercise otherwise you get cardiac arrest and die. So what is when I listen to, I wish I'm in there, I will just ask him, have you published this? If he say no. If he say yes, show us. If he say no, why haven't you published it? If you are so sure, you are recommending it to me and get side chick. If you want to have side chick, that is up to you. After our four parents, they married 2, 3, 4, 5 wives. Probably that is why they want to, maybe, but in their own case, it's purely because of agriculture. Because they want to have many children. In those days, no mechanized agriculture. Everybody goes to the farm. You carry your your children. They help you, particularly if they are male children. Even if they are female, they help to do work because that is what people do, apart from rearing children. But this idea that 21, when I heard this and I was so mad, I searched. There is no scientific basis for what he said. It's just story. He's just trying to take opinion and then massage this thing. If you know, for what? Those people where supposing you are somewhere else for 6 months, does it mean after that you go and check yourself for prostate cancer? You will have it because of 21 days. It does not work that way. Quote me, I'm saying it. It does not work. I've done a review on PSA. Prostate specific antigen, which is what you use to know whether there is prostate cancer in men. In women, for breast cancer, you use BRCA, what they call a BRCA1 and BRCA2. It was discovered at Cambridge. So what this guy is saying, people are laughing, but it makes to me anyway, anybody can talk. He said only Nigerians. Why not come and say it abroad? Why not come and meet your colleagues in Australia or in Canada? You gather them, professional. That's when you talk. If they respect you and they hear from, because they will ask you a question. All these ones you are calling people that are unrelated. Everybody is excited. It's just they tell them like a social media story. They entertain them. Just they brag, all these things. There is no scientific basis for this. Never at all. You know, they textbook. You know, they anywhere. 21 days, every man must. I never hear it in my life for the first time, except from this man. 21 days out of 30 days. For what? Now, so God decree him. It's a lie. Proper lie. Go and ask anybody. Yes, if you can indulge in it every day. Yes, but it's not prescribed. It's not prescribed. It's not medicinal. Nothing will happen if a man remains for 3 months without seeing any woman. Nothing. So far, you feed. You have your normal sleep. The 4 things that God gave man free of charge so that you can live long: fresh air, water, sleep, exercise. These 4 things. If you are doing exercise moderately, don't go and kill yourself. You don't need muscle. Why are you developing muscle? Just exercise your cardiovascular, your this, and then you don't eat very balanced diet or make fruit and veg to be able to be on the safe side. And you sleep enough, get enough sleep, and you drink enough water for your kidney to flush. So why can't you remain healthy? Which one be all this? If you didn't see a woman, if you produce semen, sperm, it will be in you. If you don't push it out, a time will come, it will die off. New ones will be produced. Your body will absorb it as protein, because in a woman, it's a protein to a woman. So your body can reabsorb it. These are something that has been done. It has no scientific basis. The man just they talk. I wish if just a person will come to Nigeria, I will challenge him. I will tell him, show us where you published that thing. Let me see the file. Or are you willing? Or why haven't you published it? If you feel you are convinced by it. I've never heard 21 days out of 30 days. A man must be indulging sexual act. Otherwise, something will happen. Or otherwise, he say, there's not talk. Which one be toxin? It's not a toxin. It's not. So Niger Watch, I didn't know this was why the video you promised to play. I was doing something else, but when I saw it, I said no, I must speak on this. This is not true. It is not true. Anything medical or science, you should be able to. It does not. If you say 1+1 is 2 in Russia, in my village or anywhere in Nigeria, 1+1 must be 2. That is science. It's not politics where you say, or economics, all things being equal. That all things being equal, they say in economics. That one done the baruna. If you bring, I say, well, are all things equal? You say no. He say that is the condition. Science doesn't give. Science will tell you exactly. That's why if you say somebody has HIV in Nigeria, you bring the person to UK, they diagnose them. Then go tell you, say no. How did you diagnose it there? Show us the kit. Show us the principle. For instance, we normally see a case of, then go they treat people for Nigeria. Treat another thing. By the time they get abroad, they go say, no. Why are they mismanaged? This is not the problem. Somebody left. If somebody was in Nigeria, doesn't eat pepper. A woman, he go cook soup, cook his own separate, without pepper. The whole house, pepper. When he came to UK, they asked, he said, take history. He said, do you have any history of anything in case? He said, I have ulcer. He said, okay. They write them down. They check and say, this. They say, what does that mean? He said, I don't eat pepper. That is what they check and finish. He said, you had ulcer. I said, yes. He said, but we don't see sign of it. He said, go and eat your pepper. I'm being honest with you. So because most of this wrong diagnosis, that is science. If you say somebody has ulcer in UK, if you go to US, they should be able to confirm the same thing. Australia, the same thing. That's what they call international standard. Best practice. Nigeria hasn't got it. So anybody can come and fabricate anything. They can't even come out to come and defend it. It's a shame. So that is the type of something we see. 21. Can you go and tell Americans in New York or in Washington, D.C., you organize the conference, you present this thing, you say this, they just be looking at you. What? Some reverend fathers there will be asking. Their profession forbids them to even have that type of, because they didn't marry. Now, but they've been live to 60, 70, 80, or whatever. Have they paid? Then they can't put anything there, say, hey, now tension go there. Look, even if you, look, like Peter Obi said, if they put you in a hotel room, in a bed made of gold, if you don't have need to sleep, you no go sleep. But if you there for bus stop, they see Agbero, they there for bus stop with the motor where they pass, he go they sleep for afternoon. Now they see him for Lagos under bridge. Yes, he want to sleep. Whether noise there, noise no there, he has need, he must sleep. So all this idea that if not be there, man go they stressed, it's all lies. If you have your normal rest, feed very well, balanced diet, drink enough water, they do moderate exercise, you must control stress. These are the 4 things God gave man free of charge. You don't need to pay for air, probably water, but it's supposed to be free. Then exercise is supposed to be free. Then what again? Balanced diet, maybe fruit and veg if you can afford it, and then less fat because of putting pressure on you, because fat deposits on the body.
Augustine, do you agree? I understand that you disagree with this 21 times and all that, even me, because for me, all this kind of what's 21 times every month or whatever, blah blah blah. But do you agree? Do you?
Yeah.
You said what?
I said, person go die now 21 times.
Exactly, 21 times. What's that?
You go to replenish the tank. You know what it mean? 21 times. You know, go walk.
How can somebody just have a satanic timetable for that kind of duty? That's a satanic timetable. Anyway, but let's put it like this.
Yes.
Are you aware there are so many women in abroad that deliberately starve their husband with these things?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, even in Nigeria. So that is the
they're not trying for Nigeria again. They're not trying for Nigeria because side chick full everywhere for Nigeria.
Anyway, I know, but remember, remember, Niger Watch, remember, the thing, everybody just they talk side chicks. Like, the thing where then they receive, the thing where then they get from side chick, then they tell you, because the bigger the head, the bigger the headache. I guess side chick. Have you checked you don't go for what they call a STI screening? they no go tell you. The thing where they catch inside.
yes.
So you know, they no go tell you.
That one na true. But now,
that one.
yes, to
The
have
thing where the thing where enter Atlantic Ocean na leg, then they take the final. No